The morning in John Corporations was unnervingly quiet, which usually meant one thing. Your cold and terrifying CEO, John Jungkook, was already in his office. And when Jungkook was in, everyone in the building turned into silent, disciplined robots, everyone except you. For the past week, your group chat with your besties had been an emotional battlefield. So, are we going or not? Every time you say yes and then cancel last minute. I'm starting to think you and your boss are secretly married or something. How can one man own your whole life? It's not like that. He's just strict, very scary strict. I promise this time I'll come. Pinky swear. Your best friends didn't believe you anymore, and frankly, you didn't blame them. Every plan you made ended with you saying, "Sorry guys, work emergency." So today you had no choice. Extreme situations called for extreme measures. You, the desperate secretary, were about to pull off the greatest acting performance of your life. You barge into Jungkook's office with a box of tissues in hand, your expression one of pure agony. "Sir, I can't work today," you croaked, dragging your feet like you had just fought a war. Jungkook didn't even glance up from his laptop. "Why, is it your birthday?" You blinked at him in disbelief, as if you care, but no. My birthday was last month. "Then why are you disturbing me?" His tone was colder than the air conditioner because you clutched your chest and fake sneezed so loudly the papers on the desk fluttered. "I'm sorry, but I'm sick." That finally made him stop typing. Slowly, Jungkook lifted his eyes, his jaw tight, and gave you the kind of stare people usually reserve for clowns. "Sick?" he repeated flatly. "You were completely fine yesterday." "Yes, I know," you said dramatically, wiping your nose with a tissue like you were auditioning for a tragedy play. "But then I went home and I was so stressed, so I ate an entire tub of ice cream." Jungkook's pen froze in his hand. "And then you continued, raising one finger like you were delivering a lecture. I drank a whole bottle of cola, and now," you sneezed again, this time so violently the entire office outside probably thought an earthquake hit. Jungkook slammed his pen down. "For God's sake, why do you sneeze like a man?" You straightened your back proudly, dabbing your nose. "I know, I got it from my father." He blinked once, twice. His face was a mix of disbelief and "why is this my life?" You weren't done. Oh no. You had to sell the drama, so you coughed like a dying goat, leaned on his desk, and whispered, "Sir, if I stay here, the whole office will catch it. We all go down together." Jungkook massaged his temple. Okay, first of all, cover your mouth when you cough." You nodded, wiping your nose, then immediately fake coughed again like you had sacrificed yourself for humanity. "I'm sorry, it's serious." "Stop it." Jungkook stood up, glaring. "Go to the hospital, then go home and rest." "Fine, I'll approve your sick leave." Your soul nearly jumped out of your body with joy, but you remembered acting. So instead of grinning, you grabbed another tissue and blew your nose like a trumpet. He pointed toward the door. "Go now, and don't come back until you are normal." You gasped dramatically. "So you admit I'm not normal right now?" "Leave." Okay, fine." You bowed deeply, still clutching your tissues. "Thank you for your kindness, sir. You are a saint. Out." You dragged your feet out of his office, coughing dramatically for effect. But the second the glass door shut behind you, you straightened up like a Disney princess, tossed your tissues in the trash, and strutted down the hallway. Your coworkers froze mid typing as you hummed happily, your sickness gone. Someone whispered, "Didn't she look like she was dying 5 seconds ago?" You ignored them, pulled out your phone, and screamed into the receiver the moment your best friend picked up. Guess who just got a day off? No way, don't tell me the ice cream and cola story actually worked. It worked. We are going to the mall, we are eating, we are shopping. This is our day. You skipped toward the elevator, twirling like a lunatic while security guards and interns stared at you like you had lost your mind. The second the elevator door closed, you did a little victory dance, punching the air. The second your sick leave was approved, you and your besties were like prisoners set free. By afternoon, you three had transformed into glamorous queens, matching sunglasses, check. Killer outfits, check. Shopping bags in both hands like you were starring in a music video, double check. This, your bestie screamed as she twirled around holding six dresses, is what freedom feels like. You grinned holding up a glittery pair of shoes. This is what sick leave feels like. More like Oscar winning performance leave. I can't believe he bought it. Of course he did. You said, flipping your hair proudly. I'm a natural actress. Cut to 5 minutes later, you were all running around the mall like kids in a candy store. Perfume shops, clothing trials, accessory stalls. Your wallets cried, but your souls rejoiced. You even did the classic mall photo shoot, posing dramatically in front of a giant fountain while your friends yelled, "Yes, Queen," as strangers stared, but the crown jewels of your plan, a famous coffee place that had just opened nearby. The three of you reached it and groaned at the sight. A massive line stretched outside the shop like it was a BTS concert. Should we wait? We have waited our whole lives for this moment. We are not leaving. Okay, fine. I'll just pretend to faint dramatically if anyone tries to cut in line. You were laughing, chatting, and scrolling through your phone when it suddenly rang. And it was Jungkook. The three of you froze. Your bestie grabbed your arm. Don't answer. He'll know. I have to. If I don't, he'll send a search party. You whisper screamed. Taking a deep breath, you answered, instantly switching to your sick voice. Hello, sir. You croaked pathetically. Is something wrong? Jungkook's deep voice came through the line. Where are you? I'm at the hospital, sir. You sniffled, pretending to cough. The doctor says I need rest. Such a tragic case. There was a pause, then his voice dropped lower and sharper. Oh, really? That's strange, because from where I'm standing, you seem to be in a coffee shop, not a hospital. Your jaw dropped, your eyes widened like a cartoon character. No, I'm not at the coffee shop. I'm at the hospital, sir. I can see you, Wyan. I'm outside the coffee shop. You slowly turned your head to see outside and froze when you saw him, glaring at you while his phone pressed against his ear. Your soul left your body. Sir, oh, I know what this is. You blurted, turning away from the window so he couldn't see your panic. You must have spotted my twin sister. Yes, my twin sister is at the coffee shop right now. Not me. I'm still at the hospital. Your besties covered their mouths, trying not to laugh out loud. One of them mouthed twin sister on the phone. Jungkook's voice was calm but terrifying. Twin sister, huh? Interesting. But then why are your lips moving in the exact same words you are saying to me right now? Your face burned. You turned further away, clapping your hands over your mouth. No, that must be lip syncing. My sister is a professional lip syncer. You immediately started moving your lips randomly without sound, like a badly dubbed TV show. Jungkook's voice was pure ice. Stop acting. Come out now, Kim Wyan. You froze. Your friends were already trying not to scream with laughter. Jessica holding her stomach like she would pass out. Sir, please. You whispered into the phone, still lip syncing nonsense out loud. I'm very sick. I can't risk stepping outside. The air will infect me more. Wyan, his glare through the glass door intensified. Come out now. At that moment, your friend muttered, Congratulations, you are dead. And you knew she was right. The moment you stepped out of the coffee shop, your soul almost left your body. There he was, John Jungkook, arms crossed, sleeves rolled up, standing like he owned just not the office but the entire street. His glare was so sharp, you swore the air temperature dropped 10 degrees. He walked up slowly like a prisoner approaching her execution, eyes darting anywhere but his. Maybe the ground would swallow you up. Maybe a UFO would beam you away. Anything was better than this. Jungkook's voice was low, dangerously calm. So, this is the hospital you are in? The one that sells lattes and croissants? He tilted his head. Or am I talking to the twin sister, the one who thinks the world is stupid enough to believe her? I can explain. He raised a brow. I'm waiting. You started sweating. I was sick, very sick. But then I went to the hospital and the doctor gave me medicine and then I magically felt better and came here to celebrate my recovery. Jungkook's eyes narrowed like lasers. Celebrate your recovery with your friends at a coffee shop? You coughed weakly, faking your sick voice again. See, I'm still not fully healed. He glared, the one that scares everyone but you. You sighed, giving up. Fine, I'm not sick, okay? I lied. But it's because you never give me time off. I just wanted one day with my girls. His jaw clenched, so instead of asking, you thought faking pneumonia was a better plan? I may have exaggerated a little. A little? His eyebrow arched. You invented a twin sister, Ryan, thinking I'm stupid to believe that? What was I supposed to do? You never gave me time off. I just wanted one day with my girls. Shopping, coffee, gossip. Is that too much to ask? He tilted his head, pretending to think. So instead of asking me, you lied about being sick. Faked a sneeze that could probably register on a Richard scale. You were still mid-rant, arms flailing like a windmill, when an old couple walking past stopped right in front of you both. The old man smiled knowingly, tugging his wife's arm. Ah, young love. Both you and Jungkook froze. Excuse me? Jungkook asked, his voice dropping, suspicious. The old man wagged his finger at him. Young man, listen to me. Never make your lady mad. Apologize, kiss her, and she'll forgive you. Your eyes went wide. Jungkook's jaw dropped. Wait, no. You misunderstood. He's my boss. The old lady chuckled, patting your arm like she had seen 100 rom-coms before. Yes, I was the secretary once too. No, seriously, I work for him. He's my actual boss. The old man ignored you completely, leaning closer to Jungkook with a grave expression. Son, I know when we are young, we don't want to lose easily, but look at her, she's beautiful. One day, you'll thank the universe when you grow old with her. Sir, what? Jungkook pinched the bridge of his nose, exhaling sharply. Sir, it's not what you think. It's always what we think. Just kiss her, she'll forgive you. You and Jungkook stood there like two mannequins, both equally horrified. The old couple finally strolled off, the lady whispering, Ah, remember when you used to glare at me like that too? And the man replying, Yes, but you always forgive me after a kiss. You turned to Jungkook, face on fire. Did they think we are a couple? Jungkook's expression was unreadable, but the way his jaw clenched screamed murderous embarrassment. He straightened his blazer and, in the most bossy tone possible, said, We are going back to the office, and then, Miss Kim, you are explaining properly. You stumbled after him, still spluttering. Wait, no, we can't just walk away like nothing happened. They told you to kiss me. Jungkook didn't even look at you. His stride sharp and dangerous. Wyan, if you value your job, you will not repeat that sentence again. And that was how you ended up chasing after him like a cartoon character, while half the street was still laughing at the free drama they just witnessed. You dragged your feet into his office, muttering under your breath, This is it, my funeral. Someone call my mom. Jungkook was already waiting, leaning back in his chair like a king waiting for his subject to beg for mercy. You raised a brow. Finally, the criminal arrives. You flopped into the chair. Just give me my punishment so I can emotionally prepare for my tragic downfall. He pretended to think, tapping his chin. Punishments, huh? Fine, number one. He leaned forward, smirking. You are not allowed to call me sir for the rest of the day. You blinked. What? You heard me. Call me Jungkook. Your eyes widened like he just asked you to rob a bank. Are you insane? You'll fire me if I call you by your name. He grinned. Try it. That's your punishment. You squirmed, Jungkook. The word tumbled out like it was illegal. He chuckled low. Good. That sounded nice. You glared. This is cruel and unusual punishment. Oh, I'm not done. He leaned back, crossing his arms. Second, you are making dinner for me tonight. At my place. Your jaw dropped. What? Dinner? At your place? Yes, I want to see if you can cook something other than excuses. You gasped dramatically. You're not planning anything evil, right? He fought back a laugh, shaking his head. Third, his voice dropped softer now. You're not allowed to ignore me anymore. You frowned. Ignore you? When did I? Every time your friends call, you suddenly have work and run away from me. Every time I ask you something personal, you change the subject. Every time I. He paused, the playfulness in his voice dimming, replaced by something deeper. Try to get close, you push me away. The room went quiet, your heart thudded. That's not a punishment. You whispered, his eyes softened, the strict boss mask slipping. Then let's call it my request. You didn't know what to say. The silence stretched until you tried to break it with a weak laugh. So what's my fourth punishment? No chocolate? No sleepovers with my friends? But Jungkook stood walking around his desk. He stopped in front of you, leaning down so close you had to tilt your head back. His voice was low, almost hesitant. Fourth, you are going to listen very carefully to what I'm about to say, and you are not allowed to joke your way out of it. Your breath caught. Okay. He studied your face for a long moment, then whispered, "You drive me insane, Kim Wyan. With your excuses, your chaos, your ridiculous lies about twin sisters, everything. And still, I don't want you to stop because I like you. I have liked you for a long time." Your mouth fell open. You blinked once, twice. Wait, is this another punishment? Jungkook actually laughed, shaking his head. "No, this is me being honest. For once." You were speechless, heat rushing to your cheeks. Finally, he whispered, "Then I guess this is my favorite punishment yet." He smiled, soft, genuine, not boss like at all. And in the empty office with no one around, he leaned down and pressed a feather light kiss against your forehead. Good, because it won't be your last. Your heart skipped a beat, you swallowed nervously, was stumbling out before your brain could stop them. "Then, can we kiss now?" That old couple said. Jungkook chuckled, a low, warm sound that made your chest flutter. He gently tugged your hands away, his eyes sparkling with amusement. "Are you using an old couple as your excuse?" You pouted. "Well, they seemed wise and experienced." His lips curved into that half smirk that always got you. "Then maybe I should listen to them." Before you could even gasp, he leaned in, brushing his lips against yours. It was soft at first, testing, almost shy, but when you smiled against his mouth, he deepened it just enough to make your stomach flip. When he finally pulled back, he whispered against your lips, "Happy now? Or do I need to thank that old couple properly?" You bit back a grin, breathless. "Maybe send them flowers. They kind of set us up." Jungkook laughed, pressing his forehead to yours. "Fine, but only because they gave me the best advice of my life."